Okay, so I'm going to try and make this video. Hopefully I don't have any crazy interruptions. I am on campus at BYU Idaho and I do have 5 roommates, so you never know what might happen. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys how to do number 23, exercise 4-23. And basically what we're doing in this one is closing out all our temporary accounts. Like it says right here, prepare the closing entries for the temporary accounts at August 31st. So as you can see, I already did the problem, got it right. I'm going to show you how to do it in Excel. All I did was copy and paste this information all over to Excel, so you can basically see the exact same chart right here. And I'm going to just show you real quick, step by step, how to do this. And I appreciate any suggestions for the next how-to video I make, so just let me know how I do, please. So to start by closing the accounts, it says to close the revenue accounts. So we go up to the revenue accounts and we find service revenue and rent revenue, and they have the adjusted amounts right here, which those are the ones that we need to close out. So as you can see, these ones were credited. These accounts are credited right now, so we need to debit these accounts to close them out. So let's go ahead and put in, I'm just going to copy and paste it for the sake of time. So service revenue goes in there, and like I said, we are going to debit it 32,500. Next, we have rent revenue, and we're going to debit that one, the 12,750. And then we are going to credit our income summary, the total of these two numbers, to close those out. So I'm going to try and pull up this little calculator. So you add these two together, 32,500 plus 12,750 equals 45,250. So let's put that number in there. Okay, next, to close expense accounts. So let's go ahead and put income summary right here. And we don't know the amount yet. We got to add up all the expenses for this. So let's go ahead and go up here. Our first expense is salaries and wages expense. So I'm going to copy that. Go ahead and put it right there. Okay. So as you can see, the expense accounts were debited. So we're going to do the opposite of that. We're going to credit our expense account 17,000 for the salaries. Yes, 17,000. Just had to double check that. 17,000. Okay. Next, supplies expense. Go ahead and copy that. Paste it in there. You can't really see it, cuts it off a little bit. I tried adjusting it, but didn't work out too well. So that one is going to be 1,000. So we're going to credit that 1,000. The next one is rent. Oh, I just messed that up. Let's undo that. The rent expense. And rent expense is 12,175. 75. Okay. Next, we got our insurance expense. Copy that, and that's 1,200. So put that one in here. And the next one we get is depreciation expense, and that one was also 1,200. So let's put all those in there. Okay, now we're going to add all these up, and we're going to close all these accounts by debiting our income summary. So let's get my calculator back up. add all these together, 17,000 plus 1,000 plus 12,175 plus 1,200 plus 1,200. And that is 32,575 that we are going to debit our income summary. Next, we are going to close our income statement, or income summary account, which is what we just did right here. So what we need to do is put our income summary right here, and we need to find the difference between these two, because we credited it 45,250, we debited it. So we're going to subtract 32,575 from 45,250, and that is going to give us, subtract 32,575, 12,675. And that's going to be, we're going to debit that, 12,675. We're going to debit that so we can then close out the income summary and credit it to our retained earnings. Credit it 12,675. Next, we got to do our dividends. So let's go ahead and put retained earnings, our dividends. So let's go up here and figure out how much our dividends were. 2,500. So our account was debited 2,500. So we need to credit our account 2,500, which means we're going to debit our retained earnings account 2,500. And that's it. Quick and easy. Pretty simple. Hopefully I explained that well enough. Like I said, all we're doing is closing out these accounts, so we just have to do the opposite of what that account has. We have to credit it if it's debited, or we have to debit it if it was credited. So as you can see, I'll hurry and compare those numbers. So 2,500, 2,500, and 12,675 right there as well. Same numbers. And these should all be the same as well. If I can get back to Excel. And you can see that all those numbers are the same. So that's it. If you have any questions, go ahead and make some comments, or if you have any suggestions for this video, please let me know, and hopefully this helps you guys out. Alright, good luck and thank you.